my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. So as you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be doing the mixing all my foundations together video. Yeah, initially I thought like this is gonna be great, this is gonna be fabulous, like I'm gonna be coming up with like the best foundation ever. But like looking at my foundations right now, I'm like, what if this is cake face? What if I'm creating a foundation that gives me cake face? But anyway, I am hopeful that this will hopefully work out. I have 15 of my foundations today, so let's just hop into this video. So I'm just going to be putting one pump of each foundation in here. The first foundation I'm going in with is the Maybelline Super Stay. Then going in with my Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation. Rimmel Match Perfection. L'Oreal 24-Hour Stay Fresh. I'm adding some of my Revlon Color Stay. Revlon Stay Natural. LA Girl Pro Illuminating Foundation. Maybelline Dream Velvet. This foundation looks NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. MAC Face and Body. MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Maybelline Fit Me. Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. Chanel Vita Lumiere. And lastly, Milani Conceal and Perfect. So this is what all of the foundations look like. The heavier foundations have kind of sunk to the bottom, and like most of the foundation is very liquidy, so let's just mix this up and see what we get. I'm just going to be taking the back of a brush, mixing this in. Okay, so this is what the mixture looks like. It looks like a pretty good shade of brown. But let's put this onto my face and see. As you guys can see, my skin is freaking out, so let's see how well this foundation mixture is going to cover. Okay, so just taking a larger foundation brush now and just buffing this in. Okay, so far the color match is pretty spot on in terms of my actual skin tone. Can you guys see that? That is so crazy, you know? But let's put on some more and blend it all out. I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender on this side of my face. Okay, the coverage is definitely way better with the sponge. And actually, this foundation is like very liquidy. Okay, I will say that I do think a sponge blends out this foundation better than a brush. I'm just gonna add a little bit more onto like this side of my face. And just a little bit more where I have things to cover. I will say it's more of like a medium to full coverage rather than a full coverage, which I'm really not mad about. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like after building it up. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see. So this is what the foundation looks like up close. I would say for the most part it did cover up all of my issues fairly well. I'm still interested to see like how it sits on the skin with the rest of the makeup. So let's just finish up the rest of the makeup, shall we? So I'm just going to hop off of camera, finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. So the time right now is 11:25 a.m. I've had this foundation on for about half an hour now while I was finishing off the rest of my makeup. I have to say that this foundation looks pretty good. It blended out really well on the skin, and everything else that I put on top blended out really well also. And yeah, so far I really like this foundation mixture. I think it looks really bomb. The only place that I set with powder is the center of my face, which is what I typically do like every day. I don't set my entire face with powder because I just don't see the need to do that. And I will definitely be checking in with you guys and give you guys my final verdict on how I feel about mixing all my foundations. So yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi everyone, so I am back and the time is currently 4:22. So I've had this foundation mixture on my face right now for about just under 5.5 hours and it is glowy. Like, it is glowy. I'm very shiny in my nose area and forehead area, but the rest of the face is really glowy. It actually looks really, really pretty. But like, it's really glowy, you guys. I'm just gonna take my sponge and just kind of press it onto the skin, just on one half of my face, so you guys can kind of see like how glowy it is. Or can you guys see like this side of my face compared to this side of my face? Like, all the oils and stuff from the foundation is just like having a blast on my face right now. I mean, the foundation still looks pretty good. I would say it settled into like my creases on the side of my mouth. But other than that, it still looks really, really good. And yeah, I pretty much like the way it looked. I'm just gonna go ahead and just blot my entire face with the sponge. So yeah, overall I have to say I really do enjoy this foundation mixture. I mean, would I use it again? Definitely, especially when I'm having a dry day, considering that my skin looked so glowy and dewy with this foundation on. I kind of like the way all the foundations smell mixed together. Is that weird? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have attempted to mix a whole bunch of your foundations as well, comment down below. Let me know what your experience was. Did you end up with cake face? Did you end up with a super matte face? Or did you end up with a really nice glowy face like I did? I honestly really don't mind the glowy look, especially when I'm breaking out, because it doesn't emphasize the dry patches on my skin. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so, so much. Don't forget to slay all day, every day, with and without makeup. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh shit. You know, the struggle to get a thumbnail is just ridiculous sometimes.